Oh my god, it's so good. It's like dripping down my face. It's so good. Welcome to the new Growl adventures, the Growl prospecting adventures, as it were. I am Prospector Growl, and I am the Growl and Growl adventures. And this week's adventure, we got a couple different things for you. So we're going to kick off the adventure with the preparations for a 15 or 16-hour smoked brisket in our Traeger pellet grill. We're going to do a little bit of rock hounding with some of my friends and family from the Pike River Prospecting Group and the Wisconsin-Michigan Prospectors. We meet every third Saturday. If you're interested, hit us up in the comments and we can get you up there. But anyways, after we do that, we're going to do some rock hounding where we are right now on the shores of Lake Michigan at Fisher Creek, and a little bit of metal detecting in my historic backyard. So without further ado, enjoy the view and let's find some rocks. Today we are going to go off the beaten path and we are going to do a little bit of cooking. Not just any kind of cooking though. We're going to do some barbecue. Now, not just any barbecue. We are going to embark on a 16-hour brisket for an outing that we're going to be hosting on Saturday right here at the Growl Adventures house. To kick this off, we are going to start with a nice whole brisket. Pick this up from, I believe, Walmart. We picked it up from. You could get them from your local butcher, or some of the larger stores have them in your area. You just got to call, check before you go. We're going to get this brisket ready for the cook tomorrow. That's going to start about 10:30 p.m. Friday, and it's going to go till about 4 o'clock on Saturday, 4:30, somewhere in that area, at which point we'll get ready to serve it up for the outing that's going to be happening. So for today's adventure, or so today's part of the adventure, as it were, we have to have our brisket here. We need our container for our brisket. We need a knife to trim said brisket. We are using Cosmos Dry Rub Double Pepper Coarse Cow Cover. And for our injection, we are using Tony Chachere's injectable Creole style butter. I may have butchered that, but you know what? This isn't a sponsored video. Use any products you want to do this, but let's get started. Alright, so we are going to start by getting this bad boy out of the package here. So we're going to kick it off with that and trimming. So we're going to kind of get this guy going. We are doing this outside. I did wash my hands prior, so no worries there. We're good to go. Alright, you guys don't need to see me for this since the brisket's the start of the show. So what we're going to do is we're just trying to get rid of some of the fat here, some of the thicker fat areas. We're going to cut that fat off. We don't need that much. We need a little bit, just not that much. So we're going to cut that, put it off to the side. Coming through. Whoop. So this side we just I'm gonna kind of just start trimming away at it. You don't want to get rid of all the fat, but you do want to get rid of the thick pieces on the top here. See, you want to keep as much of the meat on there as you can. You will lose a little bit of it, but you don't got to lose a lot of it to pull this off. Alright, so we're getting a little bit of trim. And you can actually save these trimmings. They work great for making sausage, stuff like that. You can add it as fat filler in the venison. You could probably do a lot of things with it other than that, but those are just things I can think of on the top of my head. So we just don't want any thick fat residing on it like that. Alright, so as I was saying, we're going to get some of this fat here off here. We ain't got to get it all the way down. We just want to get some of these bigger chunks off here. Alright, so we got our trimmings done. We got, you know, like I said, there's still some fat on here. I'll just move this stuff out of the way so you guys can see, maybe. Alright, so the next step in this little journey here is we are going to go ahead and we're going to do a little bit of injecting and coating the meat with some dry rub. And then it's going to sit overnight. Like I said, tomorrow we will be taking it out. And I wanted to get it closer to room temperature, so I'll be leaving it sit out for the day, for part of the day, so it can warm up a little bit. And then 10:30 tomorrow night we'll be putting this guy in the oven. So let's get this last bit of seasoning and marinating done so we can let her set for the evening and get some of these seasonings and everything in it. Alright, so we're gonna kind of do this in 2 steps here. So we're going to come to this side first and we're going to start applying some dry rub. We are going to inject it, but we're going to inject it once we get it inside the pan so I don't lose any of the marinade and the injection. So we're just going to start sprinkling lots of the seasoning on here. Hopefully we got enough. We got her in the pan here now, like so. We're gonna just throw some more on the top here, just to coat it real good. All right. Next, we got our injector. We got our little injector kit. Comes with the fixings to do this up here. So we are going to pull this out. Get our marinade opened up. This again is the Creole butter marinade. You can get different kinds. You can use whatever kind you want to. And let's get this guy finished up. This will give us some Creole butter into the meat. Just want to angle it in there a little bit. Whoop. And start giving her some injections in spots. I do about 3 spots per pull of the injector. You could do it however you want to. I don't think there's a right or wrong way. Going in from just different angles, and we're just kind of getting some of this marinade into the meat. Not getting sprayed every time, but it's all right. It's gonna be worth it, right? All right, so let's keep going. Let's get this guy all nice and marinated up. Alright, and there you have it, guys. We got everything marinated up and ready to go. The only thing left for us to do is cover this bad boy up and let him rest overnight. And tomorrow, we'll be back to cook this bad boy up. See you guys then. Adventure and moosh. Weenie, weenie, weenie. Weenie, 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 weenie. Ready to go adventuring? Alright guys, so we are out here looking for some stones on the beach, and check this out. Look at this. Look at that black sand right there. You know what we got to do now? We got to get some of this back, and we're going to have to try it out, but we're not going to show you guys what we got in this video. You guys are going to have to stick around on the channel and see it on one of these winter videos when we start going through all this pay dirt that we're getting all year long. So we're going to go and get some of this dirt. We got Wade here. He is getting ready to scoop some of this up. We're going to test it out. Wade's going to test it out. I'm going to test it out. We're going to see what we can find off this top layer here, and we got another spot that we're going to check out as well, but we gotta see what's in there.
There are a couple layers in here. You got the one on top, and you can see it's layered all the way through here actually.
Yeah.
Take this cross cut here.
Ooh, look at that.
If you look, there's
Yeah, look at the layer.
layer. So, I don't know. Like I said, gold is where you find it, right?
Exactly.
Layers are
Yeah, look at that.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's why I did a cross section there. Kind of like cutting a tree. If you want to read the rings on a tree, you cut the tree at an angle. It creates the distance between the rings, and it's easy to count.
Oh, there you go.
You know,
I never thought of that.
Doing the same thing here. I'm going to just take a layer off, and I can see how many layers are below it. But you know what? Hey, that's a prospector in me. I got a bunch of rocks in my pocket right now, just like you would if you were out on a creek.
Yep.
If you find something good, you put it in your pocket.
Exactly. I got a couple of them so far. Not in there yet.
Lights, nice piece of red.
Here we go.
There you go. Nice layering to this one. I like the.
Yeah, those are
really nice.
I love the rocks out here like that too, with that layering,
Like I said,
and then
this one
there's
here
banding.
it's just got that look, you know. It's got that Uper light type of look. So, you know, put on a UV light when we get back and see what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
If it shines, it shines. If it don't, still a hole in
It's
my
still
driveway.
fun.
That's right.
Yeah. So yeah, we are going to be collecting some more rocks, and we'll show you guys what we got a little bit further into the video. But I imagine we got to check in on that brisket by now. All right, guys, the moment of truth is upon us. We are about to unveil this brisket and see what it looks like. So we have been hiding in here for the past hour. He's been sitting down in there. Look at that steam. Oh, that smells heavenly. Look at that. Let's get a little close up of that. Goodness. All right, so let's get this thing out of the paper and start cutting it so we can see how it tastes. All right, guys, we are at another spot. I found some rocks I want to look at. Saw one in here. Oh, look at the banding on these rocks is just insane. Is that a piece of copper or something in there? I don't know what that is. It's just, they're so awesome. I'm gonna get addicted to this too, and we're gonna double the amount of rocks in my house. We'll put those in our scoop. A little bit of garbage up in here too. Unfortunate, but it happens, you know. Just do our best to clean it up. Just kind of look at these rocks. Just kind of, I never really I don't know what these are called or anything. I'm just kind of looking for just something that's unique. That's different. Look at that. It's a different looking rock. Now, but there was one in here that I specifically turned on. Oh, here it is. I turned on the camera specifically for this rock. Look at this. There's some banding in there. Some markings. It's real. These rocks are real smooth. You probably don't even have to polish these much, to be honest, to get them store ready, which my wife is doing with a lot of rocks right now. We got some here with some contact zones. This little guy here, that looks cool. We'll take him home. He looks like he belongs home. But yeah, it's just, the beach is just caked with these rocks that have been left by the lake. The beach used to come all the way up here. The water used to come all the way up to where those big rocks are right there. And over time it just got a little bit smaller. We've got some surface finds in here too. I'm gonna see what that is in a second, but I wanna look at these rocks here with you guys. You can see the dirt is a little bit darker up here too. There's black sand mixed in there. That's where the water used to wash up to. Some acorns in there. Just looking to see if we can find anything cool. There is beach glass in here too. This one, oh, look at this. I'm gonna keep that one, that guy. This one's ultra white. I'll keep that one too. Here's one with a little bit of red marks on it. Let's keep that one too. This one's got all kinds of, oh, that's funky. There's all kinds of pits in this one. I wonder what that is. If you guys know, let me know. Otherwise, we're gonna look it up and I'll try to find out. Look at this. This one's got all kinds of stuff in there. Look at those layers. My wife is turning me into a rock hounder. That's right, a lot worse things you could be, right? Oh, I think our shirt might be here. Look at this one. This one's like bright red. And smooth. This one is like so smooth. We're keeping that one, guys. That one's coming home with us. So yeah, this is actually, we're out here making a day of it, and this is costing us nothing, man. It's costing us nothing to go out to this beach and have fun with our friends and family. So nobody's got excuses, man. No one does. Ooh, here's another one. That guy's got a fly on him. Look at that. It almost looks like it's partially like see-through, like translucent. Here's another one with a bunch of holes in it. What are these ones with the holes in it? What's up with that? So yeah, we're having fun out here today collecting those rocks while that brisket's getting ready for us. And let me tell you, we tried a little piece out that brisket and oh my God, was it mouth-watering. So you guys stay tuned because that's coming up too. Oh, check out this rock, guys. Look at that, it's got red stripes down throughout it. All right, guys, we got some more black sands. We've removed a layer of the rock here. And we're peeling the black sands off here. I don't know if there's gold in here or not, but we're gonna try it out.
Yeah, it's got me excited. Material. It's got me excited because the same setup there is on Superior, and obviously we're not on Lake Superior. But you can't not see this and not try it. You have to if you're a prospector. You know, I've seen this done. I'll give a tribute to Flower Gold Wizard. Same thing here. Layer of rocks, and under that rocks, black sand. Rocks are acting as a ripple. And actually, if you read this beach, we got high water when the lake was up at its highest and hitting its peaks. And then you can look, there's a bench here, and it's going to drop down to a bench here. And now there's a new bench down there. As the lake has receded down from its all-time highs here almost in the last few years, you're looking at each level as the lake dropped from summer to summer. And each year it's doing the same thing. It's just, you see, wave action here. We ain't got much today. It's doing the same thing though. It's bringing black sands up here. Hey, we might run this all and get nothing. You know what? But I wouldn't be a prospector if I didn't at least try. So with that, we're gonna
exactly. And no matter what, you're gonna have fun doing it. So just go out and do it.
Great. All right. Now, like as always, and I try to preach. As you can see here, I piled a bunch of rocks up. We kind of dug through them. Obviously, I made that. And what I'm gonna do before I leave here is we're gonna make this look like we were never here. Trevor's already over there kicking one of our holes there shut. So Mother Nature reclaimed that in the next day or so. And, you know, it don't take long. Just like that. You can barely tell that we were even here. And that's the way we want to leave it. Just the way we found it.
And if you get a chance and there's some garbage around, leave it better than you found it. There it is, guys. Look at that smoke ring. Let's see what we got for taste. Oh my God, it's so good. It's like drooping down my face. It's so good. All right, everyone. So here's the finds for today. We got a couple of buckets of test dirt to try out. This is black sand dirt from the shores of Lake Michigan. We got a whole bucket of all kinds of various rocks and beach glass from the lake. And walk with me, guys. We got more to show you. So after we got filled up on brisket and almost took naps, we decided to tear up the yard a little bit, just a tiny bit. And so here's our finds from the day. We didn't find anything really extravagant, but we've been pulling lots of pottery, brick, and nails. We got regular head nails. We got square nails in there. We got some big old nails. We got some tiny nails. We nailed it today, guys. We nailed it. So there you go. A big old hunk of metal out of my yard. A little bit of fine gold leaf on the edging of that pottery there. Some more nails. So there you have it. Like I said, you make your day. Don't let the day make you. And until our next adventure, be inspired, be inspiring, and growl about it. Peace.